We're bringing you pictures now from North Karnataka, Hubli in particular, where farmers there staged a protest demanding farm loan waivers. The farmers said that Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy failed to fulfill his promise and demanded that their loans from nationalized banks be waived immediately. The farmers also demanded the release of water from the Mahadevi River as districts in North Karnataka are facing severe water shortage. Okay, Srija is still with us and she's joining us live from Bengaluru, remember. Now, the farmers there, Srija, in Hubli, really targeting the new Chief Minister who made a promise when he stepped into the office that farmers' loan waivers would be one of his top priorities. The fact that he hasn't lived up to that promise is what's irked them.
Well, clearly, Viren, that was his pre-poll promise, and we also see that he did say just a couple of days after when he took over as the Chief Minister of Karnataka, H.D. Kumaraswamy, he once again made a promise by saying that he has plans to waive off all the farm loans. And if you're really talking about the amount, it stands at 53,000 crore rupees, because if you're talking about the last year when Siddaramaya's government, they waived off at least 8.5 crore thousand rupees, and also looks like this is a huge challenge as far as H.D. Kumaraswamy is concerned. Now, to talk about the protest, what is happening today, those are the farmers who, in fact, who have taken to the streets, especially of the Mahadevi Coordination Committee. They are demanding answers, especially from the government here, the coalition government, the Congress and the JDS, as to what really happened to the promise, because it was not just the pre-poll promise that they're talking about. Even after he took over as the CM, he once again promised, and looks like he has taken a U-turn now. Just a couple of days ago, when we caught up with Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy, he did point out to the fact that the state is clearly not in a position to waive off the farm loans. In fact, they need the help of the centre, which means the centre will have to finance at least 50% of the farm loans. So what you're hearing from the farmers is just not about the farm loans. We are also talking about the infamous Mahadevi water dispute, because remember, Karnataka has been in constant fights with especially the neighbouring state Tamil Nadu, and now we are seeing especially how Karnataka is also entered into another fight with the Goa government as well, because considering the fact that Goa is refusing to release at least 7.56 TMC of water to severely drought hit areas of North Karnataka.
Right, and Srija, this has been a problem for many decades, of course, a dispute between Goa and Karnataka over the Mahadevi River, one that this government as well will need to resolve. A couple of river water issues that are perhaps top of the agenda for H.D. Kumaraswamy.
Well, absolutely, because remember that it's just been a couple of weeks that he took over as the CM of Karnataka. Now, there are several challenges before him. We did see how previous, when the Congress government was in power, back then it was the BJP who had promised if they come to power, they will be helping resolve this entire two-decade-long issue. But clearly, we see that right now the Mahadevi issue hasn't clearly come up before H.D. Kumaraswamy. But another thing to be importantly, in fact, thought about here is right now the Goa government is refusing to release the water which Karnataka is demanding, because remember, if I can point out to you the 4 districts that we're talking about, Belagavi, Gadag, Bagalkot, these are some of the districts, Dharwad districts. These are the severely drought hit areas, and it's been several decades that we are seeing that they have been suffering crop loss, and only because of no water. So this is all that they're asking for is 7.56 TMC of water, because of which we see even Mahadevi Tribunal was also formed, but they haven't clearly had a clarity on that.
Thanks, Srija, for joining us.